Welcome back. It is the Flow Friday Sports Show here on Flow FM, and it's time to check in with Trudi Cook. She's the Junior Director at the Southern Mallee Giants. And Trudi, so much going on. Unfortunately not the result the A-grade girls wanted first up, but it's good to be with you nonetheless. How are you?
Yeah, good. It was a very wet and cold weekend for us at Stawell, but we're getting used to it at Stawell. I don't know if we've played in the sunshine yet there. But didn't get the result we were after, but it was a good day out.
Well, let's talk about it then, Trudi. We'll start with the A grade going down 32-29 in the end. And, not the win that we were all hoping for, but at least a very competitive performance. And it looks like, we're still going to be in for a very decent season as far as the A grade is concerned.
Yeah, no, look, they played well. They led until half-time. And, look, there's a few new players that went quite well, and they're all starting to work out how to gel together. But they just couldn't hang on to it in the second half with the wet weather and whatnot. But, Stawell played so well, and they capitalised on all their turnovers, which Giants unfortunately weren't quite able to do. But, as I mentioned, the new players, Liv Revel, Taya Horman, Ruby Fisher and Steph Riggle stepped into A-grade new on Saturday. And, look, they all held their own and went well, but it's just a matter of working out those combinations and what works well within the team. So, look, Steph Thompson got Crop Smart best on court. She's our goal attack and did quite well, shot really well and worked with the other Steph in goals there. The Sassy Beauty Bar award went to Ruby Fisher, the wing attack. She provided heaps of drive down the court, lots of voice and talk. And Cody Robbins got the Warwick Nabil Electrician and Refrigeration Award at wing defence. Always getting the turnovers and going strong at that ball. So, look, our experienced players are coming through there and their awards. And the new ones will build and develop on those skills, and hopefully they can gel together in the next few weeks.
Absolutely. Now, you'll have to forgive my naivety here, Trudi, but when it comes to wet weather sides in netball, is that a real sort of, decider in terms of being able to adjust to those types of conditions quickly? We talk about it in the football equivalent quite often with, wet weather teams often having that advantage when the weather is wet. So you're saying Stawell, obviously, they're pretty used to it.
Yeah, look, they seem to show a lot more control with the ball in that weather than the Giants. Like, obviously, both teams play in the wet weather, so we can't use it as an excuse at all. But, they showed a lot more control and composure in their game in the wet weather where the ball just didn't seem to grip to our hands. And I don't think we've ever called the blood rule as many times as we did on Saturday, having to send for extra tape to strap up those grazers from people slipping over. But, it definitely was probably an effect on the game for sure. The cold weather, warming up the fingers and whatnot to catch the ball. But, still obviously a stronger team and played better on the day. But I'd love to see the Giants take them on again in dry weather.
All right, well, the B grade, they really did cop it in the end, Trudi, assuming the conditions didn't change for the B grade side because they got thumped. But it is what it is. They'll be looking to bounce back, obviously, next time round. But 53-22 Stawell's way in the end in the B grade.
Yeah, so the Giants put up a good fight, but, Stawell just proved way too strong, and that's evident in the scores. A big positive for us was the two award winners, Tia Credlin and Izzy Allen, stepping up into seniors. Tia's had a fair bit of experience in seniors now, but still quite young herself. And Izzy Allen this year, she would be playing in what if we had a 17s team in that, and she stepped into seniors. And I tell you what, she doesn't look out of place. She's got a fair bit of grunt about her. So it's good to see those younger girls getting the exposure and the experience in the senior grade. So there are positives to take away from it.
Yes, no doubt. Well, the C grade, I assume they might have been a bit thin on the ground, Trudi, because score wasn't pretty for them. They lost 18-56, so a real learning curve for the C grade as well as far as last weekend goes.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, the weather hadn't really changed by that point either. So, look, the girls do a good job to get out there and give it a good fight under those conditions, and to probably with that score wasn't the ideal. But they're developing their skills and they'll keep working together. I think B and C grade tend to have a lot more movement in players from grade to grade and new ones in and whatnot. So hopefully they can work at it over the next few weeks and start finding out some set plays and whatnot to strengthen their team.
Well, just give us a juniors update as well whilst we're talking strictly about the Southern Mallee Giants netball side of things, Trudi.
Yeah, so the juniors went well. Look, they've got a mercy rule in our league and both our under-13s and 15s unfortunately did get mercy ruled. But the whole concept for us this year is to really develop the skills and encourage that participation in netball with the Southern Mallee Giants. So we're still working at what our goals are. As much as it's good to win and whatnot, it's probably just a crucial thing for these girls to make sure they're enjoying their netball and developing those netball skills at the moment. So look, although they were mercy ruled, I think they're still working towards their goals quite well.
All right, well, looking at the seniors netball this coming weekend, no game for the A-grade side there, Trudi. So just talk us through which fixtures you're most looking forward to in the Wimmera A-grade netball this weekend.
Yeah, there's a couple of games. We've got Dahl play Minyip Matoa on Saturday, and I reckon that'll be a game worth having a look. Watching Stawell on Saturday, they're a strong team, and I think although Minyip Matoa went down on the weekend to the Demons by 33, I think they'll still prove to be quite a strong team, and I reckon it'll be a good matchup there. And then on the Sunday, the two Horsham teams, Horsham Demons and Horsham Saints, take on each other, and I think that'll be a very strong hit out there. There's some very talented netballers in both those teams, and it'd be worth going to watch the game. But look, I reckon Saints will get over the Demons, and I reckon Minyip Matoa will just get over Stawell. But who knows?
We'll see how it all goes. Just as far as the other senior grades go, buys there too, Trudi?
Yeah, so Nil take on Ararat this week. I reckon Ararat will get over Nil there. It'll be a good game, but I think Ararat will prove too strong. And Dimboola will take over Warwick Nabil, I think, on Saturday's game as well. And unfortunately, we've got the week off. We started 1 week and then have another week off. So we'll sit out this week and hopefully see some results that we can come back up against Minyip Matoa the following week.
Well, Trudi, just touch wood. Hopefully the results do improve, but if they don't, we might need the 300 gamer to lace the sneakers up again.
No, how did you find that out? No, I think I'll stick to doing interviews with you this year, Alice, and keep it at that for this year. But I definitely will be tempted. I know that throughout the year, but I think it's best that I sit on the sidelines for a bit and cheer them on.
Fair enough. Well, Trudi Cook, it's great to have you join us. Trudi Cook, the current junior director at the Southern Mallee Giants Netball Club. Enjoy being a neutral this weekend, I suppose, Trudi. We'll speak to you next week.
Good on you, Alice. Have a good one.